Modern life feels like an unending storm, relentless stress, uncertain tides, and the pressure to keep up. From work demands to personal struggles, life seems to throw curveballs that leave us adrift, searching for solid ground. But amidst this chaos, there is a way to find calm. A timeless path that offers strength and clarity even in the most turbulent times. That path is Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that has stood the test of time. It isn't just a collection of abstract ideas. It's a practical guide to mastering your emotions and reactions, empowering you to live a more meaningful and fulfilled life. Imagine this: despite all the external pressures and unpredictable challenges, you can cultivate a sense of unshakable peace and resilience. This is not a distant dream, it's a reality Stoicism makes possible. Today, we'll explore 10 enduring principles of Stoicism that can transform the way you approach life. These principles are designed to help you build inner strength and navigate life's ups and downs with grace and confidence. Whether you're facing a difficult relationship, feeling the weight of your responsibilities, or searching for a deeper sense of purpose, these teachings hold the power to guide you toward a life of clarity and serenity. This journey will take us through lessons that teach us how to stay grounded, focus on what truly matters, and maintain our inner peace regardless of the storms around us. By the end of this video, you'll have the tools to approach life with calm, courage, and resilience, ready to face whatever comes your way. So, take a deep breath and join me as we embark on this transformative journey into the heart of Stoicism. Let's uncover how this ancient wisdom can empower us to thrive in today's complex world, and how it can lead to a life filled with peace, purpose, and true happiness. Principle 1. Find your firm purpose. Imagine setting sail on a vast, uncharted ocean without a clear destination. You drift aimlessly, subject to the whims of every wave and shift in the wind. That's what life feels like without a firm purpose. Directionless, vulnerable, and easily thrown off course. Now, picture the opposite, having a strong, unwavering compass to guide you, no matter the challenges you face. This is what Stoicism offers, an anchor that grounds you in a chaotic world. Epictetus, one of Stoicism's most profound teachers, emphasized the importance of purpose. He said, "Difficulties show a person's character, and the greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it." This isn't just a philosophical musing, it's a call to action. Having a firm purpose doesn't mean you won't face challenges. It means those challenges become stepping stones instead of obstacles. Finding purpose isn't something that appears magically. It's built intentionally, step by step, through deep reflection. As we move into the next principle, we'll see how this purpose can help anchor our emotions, giving us the clarity to master emotional control. Your purpose isn't just about career goals or personal achievements. It's about the principles and values that define who you are and the life you want to lead. Ask yourself, what do I stand for? What kind of person do I aspire to be? What legacy do I want to leave behind? Answering these questions takes honesty and courage. It requires peeling back the layers of superficial desires, like material success or societal validation, and delving into what genuinely drives you. It's not easy, but it's essential. Once you identify your purpose, it becomes your anchor. Life will inevitably throw storms your way, but this anchor keeps you steady. With a firm purpose, even the most daunting challenges shrink in comparison to your clear, unwavering direction. Think of it this way: When your goals and values are crystal clear, the chaos around you feels less intimidating. The mountains you once thought insurmountable become stepping stones. Your inner strength grows, and you begin to see obstacles not as bad. Finding your purpose is only the first step. The next is protecting and nurturing it. This requires diligence and perseverance. You must commit to showing up every day, even when the journey gets tough. Failures and setbacks are inevitable, but they are not the end. They are lessons that refine your character and sharpen. Your purpose is like a beacon in the night, guiding you even when the path ahead seems unclear. It brings stability, clarity, and confidence. When life's storms rage, your firm purpose will keep you afloat, giving you the strength to keep moving forward. As Epictetus reminds us, true power lies in staying committed to your purpose no matter the external circumstances. Take the time to reflect deeply on your values and goals. Write them down, internalize them. Let them become the foundation upon which you build your life. This clarity and commitment will transform the way you face challenges, turning even the most chaotic moments. Principle 2. Master emotional control. Life is unpredictable. Situations arise that provoke anger, frustration, sadness, or even fear. But what if you could meet these emotions with calm and clarity instead of letting them control you? Stoicism teaches us that emotional mastery isn't about suppressing feelings. It's about understanding and directing them in ways that serve our purpose and values. The Stoics believe that our emotions are not caused by external events themselves, but by our interpretations of those events. As Epictetus famously said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This simple yet profound idea shifts the power back into your hands. Picture this. You're driving to work, and someone cuts you off abruptly. Your anger flares up. Your first instinct might be to honk or shout, but pause. Ask yourself, will my anger fix this situation? Does it serve me? Chances are the answer is no. By choosing to pause and reframe your reaction, you take control of the situation instead of letting it control you. Mastering emotional control begins with self-awareness. When you feel a strong emotion rising, whether it's frustration during an argument or anxiety about an uncertain future, pause and reflect. What is causing this emotion? Is it the event itself or your perception of it? This practice, called cognitive reframing, allows you to shift your perspective. Instead of focusing on the negative, you can look for opportunities to grow or respond constructively. For instance, if a coworker criticizes you unfairly, instead of reacting defensively, consider it a chance to practice patience or to clarify your stance calmly. Every moment of emotional intensity is an opportunity to strengthen your self-discipline. Like any skill, mastering your emotions requires practice. Start small. Set daily goals to observe and regulate your emotional responses. For example, commit to taking 3 deep breaths before reacting to anything upsetting. Practice mindfulness to become more aware of your thoughts and feelings without judgment. Meditation or journaling can help you track patterns in your emotional responses. Learn from setbacks. If you lose your temper or react impulsively, don't be too hard on yourself. Instead, reflect on what triggered the reaction and how you can handle it differently next time. Over time, you will notice that situations that once derailed you emotionally no longer have the same power. You'll feel a sense of calm even in moments of chaos, and this inner peace will ripple into every area of your life, from your relationships to your work. Consider the metaphor of a tree in a storm. The branches sway, but the trunk remains steady. When you master emotional control, you become that tree, grounded and unwavering, no matter how strong the winds around you. Stoicism also emphasizes the importance of patience as a cornerstone of emotional mastery. Patience isn't passive, it's active strength. It's choosing to wait, to endure, to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. When someone provokes you, patience allows you to maintain your dignity and self-respect. When faced with setbacks, patience gives you the endurance to keep going without losing sight of your purpose. By practicing emotional control, you not only protect your peace, but also inspire those around you. People will admire your ability to stay calm under pressure, and your composed demeanor can have a calming effect on others. Remember, emotional control is not about denying your feelings, but understanding them. It's about creating a gap between stimulus and response, a space where you can choose how to act in alignment with your values. This skill, once mastered, becomes a lifelong source of strength, allowing you to navigate life with clarity, grace, and resilience. Principle 3. Focus on what you can control. Every day, we encounter situations that test our patience and resilience. A missed deadline, a traffic jam, or an unkind remark from a colleague. It's easy to get caught up in frustration and worry about these events. But Stoicism reminds us of a liberating truth. We cannot control what happens to us, but we can control how we respond. This is the dichotomy of control, a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. Epictetus explained it simply. Some things are up to us, and some things are not. When we focus on what we can control, we free ourselves from unnecessary stress and suffering. Pause and think about this. What parts of your life are truly in your hands? Your thoughts, your actions, your mindset? These are yours to command. Everything else, others' opinions, unexpected events, or even the weather, falls beyond your control. Let's consider an example. Imagine you're preparing for an important presentation at work. You've rehearsed thoroughly, but during the presentation, technical issues arise and you can't proceed as planned. Frustration is a natural reaction, but dwelling on it won't resolve the situation. Instead, you can focus on what you can control, staying composed, adapting quickly, and communicating effectively. This mindset not only reduces stress, but also empowers you to act decisively rather than being paralyzed by frustration. Practical ways to apply the dichotomy of control. 1. Shift your perspective. When faced with a challenge, ask yourself, is this within my control? If the answer is no, let it go. Focus your energy on what you can influence. 2. Set boundaries. Protect your mental space by setting boundaries with people or situations that drain your energy. For example, limit time spent with negative influences or on unproductive activities. 3. Practice detachment. This doesn't mean indifference, but rather understanding that you can't control outcomes. You can only control your effort. Focus on doing your best and let go of the rest. This principle isn't just about reducing stress. It's about reclaiming your peace of mind. By focusing on what you can control, you conserve your energy for meaningful actions rather than wasting it on things beyond your reach. When you internalize this mindset, life's uncertainties become less intimidating. For instance, criticism from others no longer stings as much because you understand their opinions are outside your control. Instead of dwelling on what they think, you redirect your focus to improving yourself. Building the habit of control-focused thinking. 1. Daily reflection. At the end of each day, reflect on how you handled challenges. Ask yourself, did I focus on what I could control? This practice will help you identify patterns and strengthen your ability to apply this principle. 2. Mindfulness practices. Engage in mindfulness or meditation to become more aware of your thoughts. When frustration arises, pause and redirect your focus to what you can influence. 3. Gratitude exercises. Focusing on what you're grateful for can shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance, helping you let go of uncontrollable worries. The dichotomy of control is like carrying two bags, one filled with things you can influence and one with things you can't. When you stop trying to carry both and let go of the second bag, you feel lighter, free to walk forward with clarity and purpose. This principle is a daily practice, but the more you apply it, the more natural it becomes. Soon, you'll find yourself less reactive to life's chaos and more focused on building the life you want, one thought, one action, and one choice at a time. Principle 4. Practice gratitude. In a world that often emphasizes what we lack, more success, more wealth, more recognition, it's easy to feel discontented. Yet, Stoicism reminds us of the profound power of gratitude. By shifting our focus from what we don't have to appreciating what we do, we can transform how we experience life. Gratitude, in essence, is the antidote to dissatisfaction. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and a great Stoic thinker, often reflected on gratitude in his personal writings. He noted that life is fleeting and every moment is a gift. This perspective teaches us to find joy in the small, everyday blessings, a warm meal, the company of loved ones, or even the ability to learn and grow. Gratitude grounds us. It reminds us that, even amidst struggles, there is always something to appreciate. When we practice gratitude, we become less fixated on external achievements and more attuned to the richness of the present moment. One powerful Stoic exercise to cultivate gratitude is negative visualization. This involves imagining life without the things you cherish, a loved one, your health, or even something as simple as your morning coffee. By briefly reflecting on their absence, you heighten your appreciation for their presence. For example, consider how much you might take clean water for granted. Imagine a day without access to it. Now, return to the present moment and drink a glass of water. Notice how something so ordinary suddenly feels extraordinary. This shift in perspective deepens your sense of gratitude. Practical ways to cultivate gratitude. 1. Daily gratitude journaling. At the end of each day, write down 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be monumental. Sometimes it's the small things that bring the most joy. 2. Express appreciation. Take time to thank the people in your life, whether it's a colleague for their support or a friend for their kindness. Gratitude strengthens relationships and fosters a sense of connection. 3. Pause and reflect. Throughout your day, pause to appreciate the present moment. Whether it's a sunrise, a kind word, or simply the ability to take a deep breath, acknowledging these moments can transform your outlook. Gratitude doesn't just benefit you, it impacts those around you. When you cultivate a grateful mindset, you exude positivity and warmth, inspiring others to do the same. It creates a ripple effect, spreading contentment and harmony in your relationships and communities. Stoicism teaches that gratitude is not just a feel-good practice, it's a source of strength. When challenges arise, gratitude helps us maintain perspective. For instance, if you lose a job, instead of being consumed by frustration, you can reflect on the skills and experiences you've gained, the support system you have, or the opportunities still ahead. This shift in focus empowers you to navigate hardships with grace and optimism. Gratitude doesn't eliminate life's difficulties, but it makes them more bearable by reminding us of the good that still exists. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." These words serve as a daily reminder that gratitude isn't reserved for special occasions. It's a practice we can embrace every day. By fostering a grateful mindset, you cultivate a life of abundance, contentment, and peace. No matter what challenges life brings, gratitude keeps you grounded, reminding you of the beauty and blessings that surround you, even in the simplest moments. Principle 5. Turn obstacles into opportunities. Life is full of challenges, setbacks, disappointments, and moments of uncertainty. While it's natural to view these obstacles as roadblocks, Stoicism offers a revolutionary perspective. Every difficulty is an opportunity for growth. The Stoics believed that the way we interpret challenges defines whether they will hinder us or make us stronger. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher emperor, wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This simple yet profound idea invites us to see obstacles not as barriers, but as stepping stones to personal growth and resilience. Imagine losing out on a promotion at work. The initial reaction might be frustration or even self-doubt. But what if, instead, you viewed it as an opportunity to improve your skills, reassess your goals, or explore new paths? By reframing the situation, you take control of your narrative and transform a setback into a catalyst for progress. Reframing doesn't mean denying the difficulty of a situation. Instead, it's about choosing to see the potential lessons within the hardship. This mindset shift turns even the most painful experiences into opportunities for growth and wisdom. Turning obstacles into opportunities begins with resilience, the ability to adapt and thrive despite adversity. Here's how you can practice this Stoic principle. 1. Ask constructive questions. When faced with a challenge, ask yourself, "Oh, what can I learn from this? Oh, how can this experience make me stronger? Oh, what steps can I take to move forward?" These questions shift your focus from the problem itself to the solutions and growth it can inspire. 2. Break the problem down. Large obstacles often feel overwhelming. By breaking them into smaller, manageable parts, you can address each piece with clarity and confidence. 3. Focus on your response. You may not control the obstacle, but you control how you respond. Choose actions that align with your values and long-term goals. This empowers you to turn difficulties into purposeful steps forward. Consider the story of Thomas Edison, whose factory burned to the ground in 1914. Instead of succumbing to despair, Edison reportedly said, "Thank goodness all our mistakes were burned up. Now we can start anew." This response exemplifies the Stoic principle of embracing challenges as opportunities to rebuild and improve. While not every obstacle will have such an immediate silver lining, Edison's mindset teaches us the power of choosing growth over despair. Each time you confront a challenge, you build mental and emotional strength. Think of it like exercising a muscle. Every repetition, no matter how difficult, makes you stronger. Similarly, every obstacle you face prepares you for future difficulties, building resilience that cannot be easily shaken. The Stoics believed that hardships were essential for personal development. Without resistance, there is no growth. They saw adversity as a necessary forge for shaping a strong character. The more you practice this principle, the more naturally it will come. Over time, you'll find that challenges no longer feel like insurmountable barriers, but opportunities to sharpen your character, clarify your goals, and strengthen your resolve. As Marcus Aurelius taught, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. With this mindset, every challenge becomes a stepping stone toward a better, stronger version of yourself. Principle 6. Guard your mind. In the modern world, our minds are constantly bombarded with information. Some of it useful, but much of it negative or distracting. Social media, 24-hour news cycles, and toxic relationships can cloud our thoughts, leaving us feeling overwhelmed and unfocused. Stoicism teaches us to protect the sanctuary of our minds, ensuring that only what is constructive and uplifting has a place there. Epictetus wisely observed, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Our minds are the filter through which we perceive the world, and guarding this filter is essential for maintaining clarity, focus, and peace. Think of your mind as a sanctuary. Would you allow trash or intruders to clutter it? Probably not. Yet negativity from toxic people, harmful media, or even self-doubt often finds a way in, draining your peace and focus. Over time, this mental clutter can drain your energy, erode your confidence, and make it harder to focus on what truly matters. By guarding your mind, you create a space where resilience and positivity can thrive. It's about consciously choosing what you allow in and ensuring that your thoughts align with your values and goals. The Stoics understood the importance of mental boundaries. They advocated for deliberately shaping your thoughts and rejecting anything that doesn't serve your growth. Here's how you can apply this in your daily life. 1. Filter external influences. Be mindful of what you consume, whether it's news, social media, or conversations. Ask yourself, does this inspire and uplift me, or does it weigh me down? 2. Surround yourself with positive influences. Choose to spend time with people who challenge you to grow and support your goals. Let go of relationships that consistently drain your energy or pull you away from your purpose. 3. Practice mindful awareness. Pay attention to your thoughts. When you notice negativity creeping in, self-doubt, fear, or anger, pause and reflect. Are these thoughts constructive? If not, let them pass without attaching to them. The Stoics often used metaphors to illustrate their teachings. Imagine a baker who dedicates each day to perfecting their craft. They don't let criticism or excessive praise distract them. They focus solely on improving their skills. By guarding their mind against external influences, they achieve a sense of freedom and inner peace. Like the baker, you can focus on your personal growth by tuning out unhelpful noise and concentrating on what truly matters. When you guard your mind, you cultivate clarity, resilience, and strength. You're no longer at the mercy of every external influence or negative thought. Instead, you take control of your mental space, ensuring it's a place where positivity and growth can flourish. This doesn't mean shutting out the world. It means choosing how you engage with it. You can face life's challenges without being overwhelmed by them because your mind is your sanctuary. As the Stoics teach, true freedom lies in our ability to control our thoughts and reactions. By guarding your mind, you not only protect your inner peace, but also unlock your potential to live a life guided by purpose and resilience. Principle 7. Embrace simplicity. In a world obsessed with more possessions, more achievements, more distractions, it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters. Stoicism, however, invites us to strip away the excess and focus on the essentials. Living simply is not about deprivation. It's about prioritizing the things that bring genuine fulfillment and letting go of the rest. As Epictetus advised, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. By embracing simplicity, we create space for clarity, purpose, and contentment. Modern life often feels like a race, with endless demands pulling us in different directions. This constant striving can leave us exhausted, disconnected from our core values. Simplicity offers a way out. When we reduce unnecessary clutter, whether it's material possessions, commitments, or mental noise, we free ourselves to focus on what truly brings us joy and meaning. Simplicity is a deliberate choice to align your life with your values rather than chasing society's definition of success. For the Stoics, simplicity was a path to freedom. They understood that true happiness doesn't come from external possessions, but from inner peace and virtue. Seneca, for instance, wrote extensively about the dangers of excessive wealth, arguing that luxury often distracts us from developing resilience and wisdom. To live simply is to live intentionally. It's about making conscious choices that reflect your priorities and letting go of what doesn't serve you. Simplicity doesn't mean giving up everything you enjoy. Instead, it's about finding joy in the essentials. For example, a simple home-cooked meal shared with loved ones can feel far more fulfilling than an extravagant dinner with little meaning behind it. When you simplify your life, you cultivate a sense of abundance. You no longer feel the need to chase more because you realize you already have enough. This mindset fosters gratitude and contentment, allowing you to live fully in the present moment. By letting go of excess, you free yourself from the burdens of comparison, competition, and distraction. Simplicity allows you to focus on what you can control, your thoughts, actions, and relationships, while letting go of the noise that doesn't matter. In a society that equates success with accumulation, choosing simplicity is an act of courage. It's a way of reclaiming your time, energy, and attention for the things that truly matter. Embracing simplicity is not a one-time decision. It's a practice. Each day, reflect on how you can live more intentionally. Whether it's choosing to spend time in nature, limiting screen time, or expressing gratitude for life's simple pleasures, these small actions build a foundation of peace and purpose. As the Stoics remind us, the path to happiness isn't paved with more, it's found in appreciating less. By embracing simplicity, you align your life with your values, creating a sense of freedom and fulfillment that no external possession can provide. Principle 8. Accept reality with grace. Life often unfolds in ways we don't expect. Plans fail, people disappoint us, and circumstances change in ways that feel unfair or overwhelming. In these moments, it's tempting to resist reality, to wish things were different. Yet Stoicism teaches us that true peace comes not from fighting against the inevitable, but from accepting it with grace. As Epictetus said, make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens. Acceptance is not resignation. It's a choice to focus on what you can control while letting go of the need to control everything else. Resisting reality wastes energy and creates unnecessary suffering. Imagine losing a job or a relationship. The natural response might be to dwell on the what ifs or why me questions. But this only deepens the pain. Instead, acceptance allows you to redirect your energy toward constructive actions, updating your resume, seeking new opportunities, or healing emotionally. When you accept reality, you free yourself from the burden of resistance and open the door to resilience and growth. Acceptance doesn't mean you're okay with what happened. It means you're choosing not to let it define or paralyze you. Mindfulness is a powerful tool for cultivating acceptance. It teaches you to observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment, allowing you to see reality as it is, not as you wish it to be. Consider this practice. When faced with a difficult situation, pause and take a deep breath. Acknowledge your emotions without suppressing them. Reflect on what is within your control and what is not. This process creates space between the event and your reaction, giving you the clarity to respond thoughtfully instead of impulsively. Many of us struggle with perfectionism, holding ourselves and others to impossible standards. This creates frustration and disappointment when reality doesn't align with our expectations. Stoicism encourages us to embrace imperfection as a natural part of life. For example, instead of fixating on a mistake you made at work, view it as an opportunity to learn and grow. Instead of expecting others to act exactly as you'd like, accept them for who they are, with all their flaws and strengths. This shift in perspective not only reduces stress, but also fosters compassion for yourself and others. Acceptance doesn't mean passivity. It means facing challenges head-on with a calm and determined mindset. When you accept a situation, you can focus on solutions rather than being stuck in denial or anger. For instance, if you encounter a major setback, like a health issue or financial hardship, acceptance allows you to adapt. You can explore treatment options, seek support, or reassess your priorities. Resistance, on the other hand, keeps you trapped in frustration, unable to move forward. Gratitude and acceptance go hand in hand. When you accept reality, you become more aware of the blessings that remain. Even in the face of difficulty, there are often moments of grace to appreciate, a kind gesture, the support of a friend, or simply the opportunity to start again. Cultivating gratitude helps you shift your focus from what's wrong to what's still right, building resilience and a positive mindset. Stoicism teaches us that acceptance is not a sign of weakness, it's a profound act of strength. When you accept reality, you show resilience and adaptability. You demonstrate that your inner peace is not dependent on external circumstances, but on your ability to respond with grace and wisdom. Life will never be perfect, but it doesn't have to be. By embracing what is, you free yourself to focus on what truly matters, living with purpose, acting with intention, and finding peace in the present moment. As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Principle 9. Prepare for challenges. Life is unpredictable. No matter how carefully we plan, obstacles will arise, unexpected setbacks, difficult people, or unforeseen circumstances. For the Stoics, this unpredictability wasn't something to fear, but something to prepare for. By anticipating challenges and mentally rehearsing how to face them, we can approach life with greater calm, clarity, and resilience. Epictetus taught the value of preparation through a technique called premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils. This practice involves envisioning potential difficulties and imagining how you would respond. It's not about dwelling on negativity, but about building mental fortitude to handle adversity with grace. Imagine you're about to give a major presentation. Instead of assuming everything will go perfectly, you take time to anticipate potential issues. What if the technology fails? What if the audience asks difficult questions? What if nerves get the best of you? By visualizing these scenarios and planning your responses, you reduce the impact of surprise. When the unexpected happens, you're ready, not shaken. The same principle applies to life. Preparing for challenges doesn't mean expecting the worst. It means being equipped to handle it. When you mentally rehearse potential obstacles, you develop the confidence and adaptability needed to stay grounded in the face of uncertainty. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of preparation, but it also teaches us to remain flexible. Life rarely unfolds exactly as we anticipate, and rigid expectations can lead to frustration. By preparing for challenges while staying open to change, you strike a balance between readiness and adaptability. For instance, if a flight is delayed, the prepared traveler has a book to read or work to catch up on. Instead of focusing on the inconvenience, they adapt and use the time productively. Another way to prepare for challenges is by reflecting on past experiences. Ask yourself, what obstacles have I faced before, and how did I handle them? What worked well, and what could I improve? This self-awareness helps you refine your approach to future difficulties. It also reminds you of your strength and resilience, giving you confidence in your ability to overcome new challenges. Stoicism teaches us that every obstacle is a chance to grow. By preparing for challenges, you not only equip yourself to handle them, but also transform them into opportunities for learning and self-improvement. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. When you anticipate and embrace challenges, you take control of your response, ensuring that no obstacle can rob you of your inner peace. Principle 10. Build inner strength. In a world full of unpredictability and chaos, true power doesn't come from controlling external events. It comes from mastering your inner world. Stoicism teaches that our thoughts, attitudes, and values form the foundation of resilience and inner strength. This strength is what enables us to face life's challenges with confidence and composure. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. Building inner strength isn't a one-time effort. It's a lifelong practice of self-awareness, discipline, and intentionality. Inner strength begins with understanding what you can control. You can't dictate how others behave or what circumstances arise, but you can always choose how to respond. This distinction empowers you to focus your energy on actions that align with your values rather than being consumed by frustration over things you cannot change. To cultivate inner strength, start by 1. Recognizing your emotional triggers. Pay attention to what unsettles you, whether it's criticism, uncertainty, or failure. By identifying these triggers, you can begin to manage your reactions. 2. Practicing self-reflection. Journaling or meditating daily helps you develop awareness of your thoughts and behaviors. This awareness is the first step in mastering your inner world. 3. Embracing your values. Clarify the principles you want to live by. Integrity, kindness, perseverance. And let these guide your decisions. Living in alignment with your values strengthens your character and builds resilience. Forgiveness is a powerful aspect of inner strength. Holding on to anger or resentment drains your energy and keeps you tethered to the past. Stoicism teaches us to let go, not to condone harmful actions, but to free ourselves from the burden of negative emotions. Imagine someone criticizes you harshly. Your initial reaction might be to feel hurt or defensive, but by choosing forgiveness, you reclaim your peace. You acknowledge the criticism, consider whether there's any truth in it, and let go of the rest. This response reflects strength, not weakness. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks and adapt to change. The Stoics viewed challenges as opportunities to strengthen your character, much like a muscle grows stronger through resistance. Consider this. When you face a failure, instead of seeing it as the end, treat it as a lesson. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I grow stronger because of this experience? Each time you overcome adversity, you build a foundation of confidence and fortitude. Over time, you develop the inner strength to face life's inevitable ups and downs with grace and determination. Contrary to popular belief, inner strength doesn't mean suppressing your emotions or pretending to be unaffected by life's challenges. It means embracing your vulnerability with courage and compassion. Acknowledging your fears, insecurities, and pain doesn't make you weak. It makes you human. By confronting these feelings honestly, you transform them into sources of strength. This self-acceptance builds confidence and allows you to navigate life authentically. When you cultivate inner strength, you become unshakable. External circumstances may shift, but your core remains steady. You don't tempt fate to get you out of bed in the morning. This doesn't mean life becomes easy, but it does mean you approach it with a sense of calm and clarity. As you practice Stoic principles, you'll notice a profound shift. Criticism no longer derails your confidence. Setbacks become opportunities to learn. Challenges are met with resilience rather than resistance. Building inner strength is a journey, not a destination. Each day, with every decision and every action, you shape the person you're becoming. To embody this principle, make inner strength a daily priority. Reflect on your progress, forgive yourself for mistakes, and celebrate your resilience. Remember, as the Stoics teach, the most important battles are fought within. As Epictetus reminds us, no man is free who is not master of himself. By mastering your mind and actions, you create a life of purpose, resilience, and inner peace. We've journeyed through the heart of Stoicism, exploring its powerful principles, each one a stepping stone toward a life of purpose, resilience, and inner peace. As we reach the end of this exploration, let's reflect on what we've learned and how these teachings can transform your life. Stoicism is more than a philosophy, it's a way of living. It invites us to focus on what we can control, embrace challenges as opportunities, and build an unshakable foundation of inner strength. These principles aren't abstract ideas, they're practical tools you can apply every day, no matter your circumstances. Stoicism isn't something you master overnight, it's a daily commitment to self-awareness, intentionality, and growth. Each time you pause to reflect before reacting, focus on your purpose, or reframe a challenge, you're practicing Stoicism. Over time, these small acts create profound change. The wisdom of Stoicism has stood the test of time for a reason. It speaks to the universal human experience. Life will always be unpredictable, but with these principles as your guide, you can navigate it with confidence and clarity. Imagine a life where external events no longer dictate your happiness, where setbacks become stepping stones, and challenges fuel your growth. This is the life Stoicism offers, a life of inner peace, resilience, and true fulfillment. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." Let these words guide you as you continue your journey. You are stronger than you realize, and within you lies the ability to shape your experience, no matter what life brings. Thank you for walking this transformative journey into the heart of Stoicism. These teachings are timeless, but their true power lies in practice. Don't let the wisdom stop with you. Share it, live it, and inspire others to do the same. Together, we can create a world guided by wisdom, resilience, and lasting peace. If you appreciated this journey, I encourage you to subscribe to the channel and explore more Stoic teachings. Hit the like button and share this video with someone who might benefit from these timeless principles. Let's continue this path toward inner peace and purpose together. Stay strong, stay grounded, and always remember, the power to change your life starts within you.